way the creek goes, and that's why they didn't put it there. Then it comes down, comes back around, and then...
Do you remember who it was, though? Do you remember your developer?
That was Bruton/Jones, and I think Bruton, half of it went out of business, and I don't know what happened.
Jones is pretty big. Did they make any disclosures to you, or anything?
Not to me personally. I mean, I didn't get into it at that point in time.
And have you all retained counsel, mate?
No, we talked about a lawyer several years ago that had done some...
Could you go up to the microphone, Commissioner?
Yes.
Just so we can record it.
Right. We called a lawyer a couple of years ago, and he done litigation against MSD. So we just talked to him, and he said, first and foremost, we would have to find something that showed that MSD did something that caused this, and he wouldn't go back for us unless we did that. We had rumors that a drainage pipe was put in advance, and that from a neighborhood that was uphill from there, and that now it was feeding additional water into the creek right there, which was causing it to escalate. It was a catalyst. The engineer, Leslie, who came out yesterday, I asked her about it, and she laughed it off. So, but that's all I know.
Well, thanks for trying to work with us so carefully.
Right. You know, the answer to some of the questions, I'm at 1439 Pepperdine Court. I'm the yellow house. I'm the one that's most directly affected. Me, my wife, my dog, my 2 cats. We've lived there for 11 years. And one question was, why didn't we, didn't we investigate what was going on? Well, we moved in, like I say, 11 years ago. And when we moved in, one of the biggest things I really liked about the house was that there was no one behind us. And I didn't hardly know there was a creek behind us. There was a big old fence, long way away, way past the property. Trees hanging over it.
Yeah.
You know? I didn't even go, I had to go out exploring a year later or whatever. I don't get it. Anyway, and I go out and I see this creek. And I go out underneath it, or along the creek, and I see that it's this concave with the trees hanging over it. It's really digging in underneath. And then I see trees start through the years, starting to lean over. And that's when in 2002, after 6 years, I decided maybe I should start taking some pictures. Maybe I should do something at least. And I did, and I thought there was a problem then. I looked back, it looks gorgeous. I'd love to have that original problem. But through the years, all the trees gone, whole line of trees gone. We used to go out that back gate, which is now the back gate, totally gone. We used to go out the back gate. There was a trail behind that, and then after the trail, there was a stand of trees. All that's gone. All that's gone. And so now, right now, I'm left with figuring out what to do. And no one, and all along through the years, it was like, it's MSD, it's MSD, and what do you do about it and whatnot. And we got a copy of a survey that a few years ago, the watershed report came out, talked about it. That gave me a lot of hope. Said that for about $1 million, if you did certain things upstream that could redirect the creek and whatnot, and it said that no walls would help. It said you couldn't put a wall up, that would just be swept away. So, but other things, other natural things could be done. So I thought things are going to happen, and nothing ever happened. Shortly after that, soon after that, we contacted Cox 2, Peggy Pearson, Contact 2, came out, interviewed me in my backyard. That was 3 years ago, I'm not sure. And she, we were looking at it then, and MSD, the people that she interviewed at the time, said, we know it's our responsibility, but the people need to do whatever they can to try to fix it up. Also, by the way, in terms of that fix, what I was told, the neighborhood fix was an approximately $15,000 job of a black tarp that was mostly washed away, and the rumor has it that it actually caused it maybe to get worse. Because the water could have got under it and made the erosion even worse. So, you know, it was, at that time it was possibly trying to hold MSD to the fire. Nothing happened, things kind of lapsed. I'm a little bit putting research together, but I'm not a letter writer or a politician or anything like that. Play next door has been heading it up and kind of got us going in that direction again. But just to finish up, you know, finally, I mean, I was working a lot of hours and I couldn't really do anything to our house years ago, and I should probably try to sell it 5 years ago. But I didn't, and things going on in my life, I would like to have still been able to sell the house. I talked to a realtor, I got advice, I made the house look perfectly pretty and very desirable. And she wrote a letter for me, in fact, I have some copies here, but basically said that we had 32 showings in a week and a half, had it on a $20,000 discount with a high rate of return for the realtors guarantee if they could sell it. So there was high incentive to bring a lot of people in. We had an open house. A lot of people came in for the open house, but most people they came in. In fact, I sat outside I have to leave every time they come in to the house, and so now I know how quick it's going to be. I get in my car and I drive down the street and I watch. And the other day, last one, they walked in and I timed it, and it was a minute and a half later that it came out. They go and they walk straight to the living room and they look at the patio and they see that creek. They see that big, huge drop off.
Go ahead.
And they turn on and read. Well, you know, that house is all right. You know, it's all you know, it's the major investment. And I keep coming down to worst case. Where does it go to? Is there someone to rescue us? You know, or do we just get thrown over the bottom with this? And I'm not getting very good responses. I heard the B word, the buyout word, 2 weeks back, and I got encouraged by that. But then I was told that actually that wouldn't be a possibility unless some sort of redistricting or super districting was done, and then we would be considered a possibility for a buyout, possibly at that time. So I just sure hope we can do something now, because you know, another 5 years I won't be able to open my back door. You know, if it's still level and the house isn't condemned, you know, but it's all we have. That's all I have.
Thanks, Mr. Cox. Does anybody else want to have anything else to say?
Not really.
My name's Wade Witt. I'm one of the trustees of subdivision currently. I'm not going to belabor the point. I think we got a good understanding. I appreciate you, Mr. Chairman,